Oh my god, is that a check raid? By the way, new stinger. There's no sound in it, but so if somebody was waiting for the sound cue for when I switch scenes, too bad. Um, nice animation, thanks. You want to see it again? I just got it a couple days ago. Yeah. So, who did it? Shit, I forgot to put the credit down below. And sorry, like, it is kind of an EP stream for me today. So, uh, sorry, whoopsies. I'm a little EP coming in the stream today. But it's by a Skeb artist. They do animations for Skeb, and because I honestly didn't have like that clear of an idea, because like I don't know, for animation, it's very expensive if you want to do like the whole kit and caboodle. Um, so I was like, I'm gonna go on Skeb and do it on Skeb. Because I don't have a clear idea, and it'll be a little cheaper because they can do whatever the fuck they want. Um, but it's good. I like it. Let me get the Skeb artist. And it was public, by the way, so you can like see it like directly on Skib. Um, here you go. Yeah, so I got them, and they did a good job. I followed them on Blueski, and they followed me back, so we're mutuals now. It was just funny. But yeah, despite the eepiness, today is May 1st, and you know what that means? It means I gotta get work done. Because like last year, I am gonna be participating in a Otome Jam. My game's gonna be shorter this year, just like as an FYI. Um, uh, you know what? I should probably like rip this bandage off. This was not my original idea for a Otome Jam this year. Means four days till Cinco de Mayo. Oh, so true. That too. Um, but yeah. So I already announced it on Blueski, but I am participating again this year. I do solo deving on a Otome Jam just because I kind of work extremely chaotically, and I don't want to subject anybody else to that. So I kind of am fine doing solo dev things right now. Yeah. Oh my god, she freed him from solitaire. I did. Oh my god, Errol, hi. Also, hi, Check. Jen's thing being first. Hi, Eenie. Hi, everybody. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. But yeah, I should turn up the music a little bit. It looks very low on you guys' end. Let me just bump that up a little bit. There we go. I just have a near OST playing in the background. I need something chill because I'm EP, and that's the vibe right now. But yeah, so I am doing a Otome Jam, and this is my work stream where I do a bunch of art assets. So I have a few things up here that I already have tabbed up. Hopefully GIMP doesn't crash, because fun fact, this is exclusively a Windows 11 problem, which they might have fixed it, but I refuse to download the other versions of it. I don't like updating my shit unless like I absolutely have to. So Windows 11, it crashes a little bit more than I like, but I never had this problem on Windows 10, so it's just a Windows 11 issue. It sucks. I'm praying to the GIMP. No! So I have a few things that I would like to work on today. I'm not like, if I don't get everything done, I'm not gonna cry about it or something. But we got shit to do. So this is my basically it's the blank version of like the sprite, and the plan here is that I need to draw expressions on her. So like there's no mouth, there's no eyebrows, so the plan is just like me, you know. You know that shit. I need to, that's not the correct brush size, is it? That's still too small. Sorry, I work on like a variety of brush sizes for this. Okay, that looks closer. I think not quite. It's still a little too small. What kind of brush did I work on? I made this sprite a while ago. So, you know what? I think this brush is gonna work. But yeah. So I want to make expressions for her. No good news. Okay. My thumb is fixed. Yippee! Nice. But yeah. So the plan is doing expressions, which I'm honestly, this is gonna be like the lowest priority because doing expressions is kind of it's like it's easy because all I have to do is draw eyebrows and like a silly little like like a mouth. But the thing is, like, my expression work is never done because sometimes when I'm making the game, I just think like, oh wait, I don't have an expression I need, and I have to go in and make another one. So it's like a never-ending process until the game's finished. But we also have I have a couple backgrounds I need to do. So I have like sketches. All these are gonna have like little sketches that I just like you know, that I'm just gonna draw on top of. So I have like a little snowy landscape. It's snow. It's gonna be snow, even though I don't put color in any of my visual novels. Yeah. Then I have a cabin thing. I have like a very rough sketch of things like it's kind of funky right here, but I'll fix it when we get into it. Yeah, house. And then we have a CG here, which is this is an extremely rough sketch. I just like right before stream I was kind of brainstorming like, oh, what CGs I still need to make, because I have made a few CGs already. Then I was like, okay, what else do I need? So I thought of this one, so I did a little rough sketch before I started, and I also made this one, which is another rough sketch, is like right before I started the stream. Probably be tilted a little bit actually. Let me do that. Yeah, just tilt that a little bit. There we go. All right, that's a better angle, I think. Sorry, if you see me like looking at something and like my mouse like doing very precise motions because you can't see any of the menus. It's a funny little thing about OBS. All right, I just need to adjust the layer. There we go. So yeah, that's the plan for the day. But yeah, the plan right now is that like. So last year when I started Otome Jam, I had a more set, like a set plan in place, as in I had a lot more stuff prepared ahead of time. This time I'm basically like, aside from some art that I sketched out like as I was practicing, I'm kind of starting from almost zero. This time I had my idea in advance, which is kind of what you need. So the idea was done. 100 streams. I am very alarmed right now. Damn, that's all of the streams I've ever had. Holy shit. What the fuck? So last year I had a big plan going into it. I had like stuff partially written. I had like all my ideas already written out and stuff. So I was kind of like going in, knowing like which direction I was going and everything. Not this year. This year I have my idea. I have some art. I have like the opening and then I have nothing else. So it is going to be a little shorter this year, which my game last year was short anyway, but this is going to be shorter than that. Because honestly, the idea I have in general is like kind of a short story. So it's not going to be very long or anything. But there's going to be way more art, which I'm happy about, because last year, for She Whispers, my game last year, I didn't have any art of the two characters together because I could only draw one of them at a time. So there is going to be CGs where they are on the same CG at the same time, which I think is a big deal for me. at my artistic level, I think. And part of that is because the main male love interest of the game barely has a shape, which makes it a lot easier for me in my artistic level. Um yeah. Oh fuck, it's May. It is May. It is. It is May. It's no. You also have to draw. What are you drawing? Is there like a May event? Is there like a May NaNoWriMo for artists? Which, by the way, nobody does a NaNoWriMo anymore. Kind of sucks. And it's not for like a, oh, people fall out of it. No, it's because they started like putting in AI shit in NaNoWriMo, which, why? So nobody does the official event anymore. People still do it, but like people don't do the official event. Which I used to do that like a long time ago. But I haven't done it in several years anyway. But what is the event? But yeah, the plan is just chilling, just drawing. I'm in a Discord that's doing a sketch a day thing where you say you can do whatever, but I will specifically be doing this, and you linked Twitter. Everybody point and laugh at this man. He linked Twitter. Imagine using Twitter in the year of our Lord and Savior as I pull up and look at it. I'm sorry. Yeah, you should be. Oh, those are cute outfits. That's a lot of cute little outfits. Just a source? Well, are they on Blueski? I'm assuming they are. It is very cute. I like that a lot. Yeah. By the way, guys, I had this fleeting thought because last year during Otome Jam, I kind of had to rush it at the end because Offkai was right at the end of it, because like it goes from May 1st to June 30. And at the end of June last year, I was going to Offkai. So this year I was like, oh my god, I have the whole time to do it. I can work until the end because there's no Offkai. The Offkai's until July. But then I remembered Elliot's coming out in June. So I do want to get most of my work done in May because I want to clear my schedule for Elliot so I can enjoy Elliot without being racked with guilt. So May is still gonna be my primary work month for Otome Jam. But like part of me kind of wants to like get into like what the story is, but it's kind of a spoiler, especially because it's gonna be such a short story. Like I'm probably not gonna delve into it, but if you have any like, I don't know, if you have questions on what I posted on Blueski, go ahead. But I'm gonna be kind of tight-lipped about it. But it is gonna be short, so you won't be like playing it for hours and hours and hours and being like, oh my god, nerd, there's no answers here. I'm gonna get started with the snowy part. That wrong button. All right. Okay. I don't like the size of that brush for the background. There we go. There we go. I like a finer thing for this. Okay, that feels good. Before anybody asks, yes, I am drawing with a mouse still because that is currently what I'm comfortable with, and because I am on a kind of a tight deadline. Like I just been doing what I'm comfortable with and not trying to learn the thing until later. If I was working on something just like for my own time, then yeah. So I'm thinking, like, I'm getting rid of this. So like, this and this I'm no longer doing because I had an idea originally, but I don't think I'm doing it anymore. So I'm just gonna make a plain, like, snowy background for this. So. But yeah, while because this is literally just a few lines and I work on the colors. But originally for Otome Jam, I was not gonna be doing the art. Because basically, because last year I had such a bad, like, like the big regret that I had last year was that like, oh my god, I don't have any pictures of like the female main character and the male main character together. Um, which sucks because it is a romantic story, and yet we don't get to see them actually be together and stuff. You only get that in the writing. So that was like one thing I was not the happiest with. Um, okay. So originally I was commissioning somebody else to do the art for me. Um, but they ghosted me, which sucks. I can zoom in here. So that kind of went out the window. Low-key, high-key worried about said artist. Yeah, well, here's, because, check, you know the artist that I'm talking about. I don't know. Like, I do wish them well, but something, I don't know. My lines are so wobbly today. Oh my god. I'm just gonna redo this part. Maybe I have to, like, because, like, these are kind of require, like, smooth strokes, but, like, my... yesterday I went to the gym, so, like, since that happened, because I did a heavy arm day, so I do feel my arms being a little like, oh god. You using us today? Ugh, bitch. Going from emergency comms to suddenly gone is me very, yeah. It is very, they're gonna be buff. It's because my goal. I told you on Wednesday. My goal is to do pull-ups. That's my main goal right now. I know, but it's exciting. Yeah, it is exciting. Like, it's funny because, like, on Thursday is, like, the big day when me and Etch are together at the gym. And I was like, oh, because we were at the end of oh my god, I'm, like, not doing the lines, like, as smooth as I want them to be. Actually, I'm gonna do my cheat thing. There we go. I'm giving a friend who has to reconnect with 4 more minutes before I bust out the tablet. But there we go. There we go. This is how you cheat. But yeah. Like, the artist, like, here's the thing. I'm gonna be kind of careful with my words here. Basically they vanished after they had been called out on something by a client. So we aren't sure what's up about that. It was kind of like because this artist, they had sent me and another client some, like, basically an apology art of like, hey sorry about the communication issues, here's some sketches of your commission, and here's like a big full illustrated piece as an apology. And one of the clients responded to the artist like, hey, I appreciate it, but I would have much preferred you actually work on my commission because that's what I paid for. And then it's been crickets. Like, they vanished completely after that. So, I don't know what that is about, but but it's weird. I'll say it. It's weird. It's a weird thing. But yeah, but this idea that I'm working on, I came up with it, like, I came up with it when it was, like, heavily snowing, which is why it's a snow-based VN, despite the fact that Otome Jam being taking place in the summer. So, I had the idea as I was, like, looking at the barren, snowy wasteland, is like, oh, that'd be a good idea for a Otome Jam since I can't do this shit anymore. And now it's gonna be winter, baby. It's gonna be fun. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to get my texture. Where do I keep that where do I keep that anyways? You're gonna get spoiled on a CG because I'm gonna pull this from another CG that I have done. Where do I save these? I save them over here. I save here. Right, which is using the one I want that isn't a spoiler. Oh wait, this is the one I posted on Bluesky. I can show this. Wrong button. There we go. Okay, so let me yoink this here. Copy. Yeah, I want to see how I do colors when I don't like colors. I don't like drawing colors. Or like, I don't like doing the art process for colors. So yeah. Probably blue would work. Oh, that's like neon. Oh no. Okay, I need... Okay. And now we switch up our brushes. Brush. There we go. Need this a little brighter. God, the Nier soundtrack is so good. Oh. Man, so my 5th anniversary is next year. So I did have this thought of like, for my 5th anniversary, like setting aside any plans I have for it, I would play a game that I played like in my first year of streaming. In both Nier Automata and Tales of Symphonia were the ones I played in my first year, my first 6 months even. And I don't have any VODs of those. That was like, so I was playing them while I was still kind of going under a different name. And then And then I switched over to using Nur and when I decided to actually do VTubing. Um, and that was like during those playthroughs. So I didn't record those VODs just because I didn't like, it'd be like half a playthrough. So I have thought about like, oh, for 5th anniversary, because like 4th anniversary I started Wild Arms. And that's kind of like, because I've kind of made it a point where like I would start one of my favorite PS1 RPGs on the anniversary day. So like I started Star Ocean on an anniversary day, or like I think that was Live 2D debut actually. So Star Ocean was a Live 2D debut. Regardless, it was a big day. Second one was Final Fantasy VII, and that was started during my 3rd anniversary, I think. 4th anniversary? I forget. I just had my 4th anniversary. That's Wild Arms. I think that was 3rd anniversary when I started, like, when I started Final Fantasy VII. So I'm kind of out of those because my favorite ones, like once Wild Arms is done, then I've done them all. Because that's Final Fantasy VII, Star Ocean 2, and Wild Arms are done. All done. But I'm not sure what to do, so I'm kind of like looking back at like the catalog of games I've played, and I've thought like, well, what if I did like an old thing? I think that'd be fun. I think this looks pretty good. I already have, like, I'm hesitating to put, because, you can probably see what I was going with on this one, where I have, like, snow kind of in the foreground here. So it, like, looks like it's snowing really hard. I do have, a free tool. I forget the person who made this one, but they basically made it so you can have, like, it's like a snow plugin for Ren'Py. So I can just say I have snow playing, like, in Ren'Py as it's going. So I'm not sure if I actually put snow in here. So I think this might be done. Like, that was quick. This one was quick because it's like 4 fucking lines and then me coloring it in. That's good. Okay, this is going to take the most time. So let's get started with this one. This is going to be the main background. I'm going to be honest, there's only going to be like 3 backgrounds in this game. It is so good. I'm enjoying the prospect of like less backgrounds more and more. I have 5 messages on Discord. Let me check them. Okay, cool. I had to answer a message to somebody. But yeah, this is like the main, this is gonna be the main background here. And if I'm like, if I'm sounding like I don't make sense or anything, it's literally because I'm fighting off the yippie and it's very hard. Not gonna lie, like, I was half tempted to just watch Check play Forbidden Solitaire. But I didn't because I'm strong. I would have done it for you. Yeah, but I had work to do. That's the terrible thing about this stream is that I have kind of an obligation to do it. Oh god, I accidentally did a control Z. Redo. I'm like mixing up my keys. Yeah, that is a fireplace there. Yeah, for this one I definitely am relying heavily on on the on the mirror tool. Because oh my god, it's so useful. Go. By the way, Forbidden Solitaire, it's already peak. I don't know how you're enjoying it as a person who is playing solitaire, but oh my god, it's so good. I really liked watching it. Is there anything else? Oh. Here. This line is. So I gotta admit, I didn't play solitaire that much growing up, so I'd be terrible at that game. And there's definitely like times when you, well, part of this is because I'm so tired, but sometimes I was looking at you making plays, just like, oh yeah, I did it. I was like, what did you do? I'm not sure what you did. I am very glad it's the weekend. Me and Ash are gonna like go out tomorrow because I gotta, we're gonna go to like the cool grocery store to stock up on items, and I'm gonna go to a bunch of like card stores and stuff just because I want to look around and walk. That's gonna be fun. Am I gonna buy anything? Probably not, but I like exploring and seeing things and seeing like the cool little things they have. Because I don't know, like nerd stores always have the coolest shit, you know? It's always so cool. And I like seeing their wares. Oh, I had the race pool on. Oh, silly me. No. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. That's good to hear. I think I need to move this a little bit. Because it's bottom layer. Nope. That way it's like flush with the wall here. Oh no, but the lines. What the heck? Okay. How the heck did that happen? I'll make these lines a little longer. Oh shit, I gotta make the layer bigger too. There we go. Go. Okay, so this line looks wrong right now. This top one. What the heck happened here? Just lasted to it. Plop. Up. Alright. Okay, that's okay. Sorry, I'm basically using a short key to make my lines like at exact angles. So I'm still figuring it out. There we go. There we go. Okay. Pillows are misshapen. I am just freehanding this. Yeah, boy. That's a fucking pillow if I do say so myself. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Okay. So, we erase. We don't draw. We don't do that. And boink. Yeah, the original, like, because I can't really talk about the current idea that I had for the game. Um, the current game, I mean, not the current idea. I am working on the current idea. Um, but because I can't talk about it. I can talk about what I was originally planning, I guess, because it's something to talk about at least. But nice pillow, thanks. Thanks, King. So, the original one was actually going to be a sequel to my last year's game in a roundabout way, and I'm not really gonna explain it because eventually I do want to work on it when I get the spoons too. Sure thing, Ace. Yeah, thanks. But basically, same world and shit. We're like, well, honestly, this is just a fascination that I've had for a very long time as far as like world building. I like it when there's a god living beneath the world. That's just what I like. I don't know why. It's just like whenever I think of like, ooh, I need to make a god for my fantasy world. Oh, whoopsies. It's another god inside the world. It's another fucking, the earth is the god thing. I don't know why. I don't even know where I got that fucking idea. It was probably Tales and Symphonia, because like Symphonia has a thing at the beginning of the game where it's like, oh, the goddess is sleeping inside the world and needs to be awoken, and it's like, oh, I like that. It's technically not what they do in the game, but I took it for myself anyway. So, it's gonna be like that. It was kind of like a cross between, like a zombie story and stuff, which you might be like, Ner, what do you mean it was a zombie story? You would have found out. It was kind of like a zombie story and like kind of a noir detective thing. And I've had that idea for a long time. So it is something I am going to be coming back to, but it is going to take me a while because again, it holds out hands, nothing in them. I don't have anything for it. But I am excited for whenever I get back to the idea. It'll be nice. Let me make this window. This background is pretty advanced because I'm actually using, like, techniques. At least I think I am. It looks like a little three-dimensional. Or I could be seeing things too, but eh. It's my game. I make the rules. This is how physics works in my game. This is how it works. That's fine to save. It lagged a little bit. Shout out to that one kid who sang this in Near Automata. God, there are so many games that I need to play more of. Like I got the Trails game I need to play more of for 1010 and for the charity thing. Like nobody's keeping me accountable on that just because of the fact that, you know, just because I'm not streaming it or anything. But I will know in my heart if I don't do it. So I have that to do. I want to play more Mastonia, which is an otome game that I really, really enjoyed what I played. But I got distracted by something as always. I also gotta play more Octopath Zero, which I really like. Oh, like, holy shit. Like, talk about games that, like, blow you away sometimes. Like, genuinely did not expect that game to be as good as it is. Oh my god, Dawn, hi, welcome in. Welcome to art. Because I'm making that's right, they said it couldn't be done. They said, there's no way Ner would make another game. It's impossible. Why would they do that? But look at me again, making art for my fucking game. Yeah, ain't no way. Oh my god, say hi. They said it was impossible. Why would you do this again? She said that she didn't like art. A second otome has hit the jam. It sure has. It sure will. Because the game will be made. It will be made and released at some point between now and June 30th. That's right, guys. Mark your calendars for the entirety of May and the entirety of June, because another Ner game is gonna happen. Like, it's so funny. Last year I was entirely just wrapped up in like the idea of hey, I want to make a game for myself. So I was like, I'm gonna make a game and nobody can stop me. And oh my goodness, is that Lumi? Oh my goodness, hello. Lumi, how was Pragmata? How's your daughter? Is your daughter doing a good job? Did you know that Lumi's a brand new father? They said that it couldn't be done. They said, oh my god, Lumi, a father? That's impossible. But look at him now. Fully fathered. He's so talented. Yippee! Glad to hear. We're doing art today. I did this last year. How's art? It's going pretty good. For those of you who don't know, this is my second year participating in a Otome Jam, which is a yearly game jam where people make a video game, specifically an Otome video game, in 2 months. So it goes from May 1st to June 30th, and we're going. So I'm making a background for my video game. Let me take the sketch away. This is what we got so far. What the fuck? Check your Lumi sub ran out. Oh my god, that's not a real Lumi fan right there. Looks like you gotta go to Lumi K and resubscribe right there. Egg on your face. So yeah, I made a, yeah, exactly, fake fan. Welcome everybody from Lumi stream. No, I can bully him all I want to. Lumi, you must not hear our Wednesday streams that much. Like, half the stream is me bullying him. But yeah. I made a game last year for Otome Jam where I made everything except for the music and the UI. So this year we are once again doing everything except for the UI. Maybe I might make the UI this year. I don't know yet. And no music. So I do everything except for that, which means I am back in the art dungeon. Look at my main character. Isn't she pretty? BG's looking lovely. Oh, thank you. I made snow earlier. It is a snowy background. There's gonna be snow in the, like, programmed into the game, so I don't have to draw it. But there's gonna be snowfall. Just like picture that in your mind's eye. Like, oh my god, when Ner puts this background into Ren'Py, there's gonna be snowfall. It's gonna look really cool. So you seen the vision? Okay, that's good. So right now we're working on this background, which is gonna be the main background of Snowvilliers. Oh, I love Snowvilliers. I'm making a short game. So this is only the second of what's going to be 3 backgrounds total in the game, which is great for me because less backgrounds for me to draw. So I just want to make the main one because you're going to be seeing this one a lot. Well, both this one and this one you'll be seeing a lot. But this one I want to make look decent, I guess. But yeah, these are the two main characters. You're only gonna meet these two. There aren't gonna be a lot of characters in this one. This is the main character, and this is your love interest. Ain't he handsome? Huge spoiler alert. The reason why he looks like that is because I can't draw handsome men. So I made it so you can't see him. That's how you make lore, baby. Sometimes you're just like, my artistic capability is not there yet. We're gonna make a creature you can't see. Or can barely see most of the time. The lore about him is that, like, his face is, like, perpetually shadowed. So, it's like, even in broad daylight, if you look at him, it looks like there's, like, this big, like, shadow over his face. So you can't, like, make out any details or anything. So it's kind of like it's like, even if you know you're looking him in the eye, but you can't, like, if you try and think about what his eyes look like, you don't quite know. So that's the lore about him. And it's a fun reason how he got that way. There's gonna be a lot of trigger warnings in this one. Woohoo! Y'all, I forgot to mention, did you know I also had to look up how to program in a trigger warning splash screen when you boot up the game for this one? Because I was like, oh, I can't. I was literally like, I was like doodling down my ideas for this one, and I was like, oh god, I need to have a trigger warning screen for this one, don't I? So I figured it out. It's already coded into the game, so everybody will be warned immediately what is in here. Yeah, so we're making backgrounds. I want to do, I might not do the expressions today. I just want to look at her because she's pretty. And I think I did a good job drawing her, but like, yeah, you can, ooh. And then we also got some CG sketches that I want to make into full CGs today. I might do this one first because it's a little easier because it is the creature. But yeah, this is what we're doing today. If you need to take a break or get some food, get some water, or take a rest, go ahead, because goddamn, I do too. Sorry, this is like the most eepy I've been on stream for a long time. I am only here because of my obligations to make art for this fucking game. Okay, let me bring up the sketch again. This was really EP today, handshake. Oh my god, handshakes, Lumi. We are so fucking tired. I don't even know why. I didn't get as much sleep last night as I usually do. Which that might be it. Because, I don't know, for some reason I wasn't sleeping as well yesterday. Which, I don't know what that was about, but, you know. Yeah, that'll sure get you. But I got through the workday. My workday is done, and now I get to just, you know, fucking vibe. Like, tomorrow me and Etch are going on half an errands trip and half a date. That's fun. Also, we're listening to Nier music in the background. Pardon my Nier. Yeah, vibe. Exactly. Just a vibe. Does this painting mean something? Surprisingly, no. But, we're doing it. Yeah, the game this year is going to be a little shorter than last year's just because, we're just kind of drawing and writing out of vibes. I said this earlier, but I will say it again for the new people coming in through the Lumi raid. Last year I came in with a very definite goal and like some plans and some stuff pre-done because I was like so excited to do it. And this year, because of reasons, I'm kind of going in with nothing. So it is kind of like NaNoWriMo energy of like, yeah, time to make this shit in 2 months. in the purest definition of like, I am making this in 2 months, period. No early prep, nothing in advance. We're just fucking going for it, you know? And honestly, it's gonna... My thoughts are it's gonna make the game a lot more chaotic. And not really in like a fun way, but a chaotic in a, oh my god, Nur, you wrote this kind of way. Which sometimes I think is good, so. I believe in you, thank you. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah, I hope Bear likes it. I'm doing this for you, Bear, who's probably still on an airplane. I don't even know how long airplanes go, but probably still on an airplane. Actually, wait. Redo. 1, maybe 2. Yeah, maybe even 3, even. Who knows? But oh my god, I can tell the story from last year. But I think I already told this on stream, because it is a funny story and people do laugh and be like, oh my god, Nur. But last year when I made the game, I like laughing. Okay, get ready. This one's a real knee slapper. So, so picture this last year. Last year, I published my Otome Jam game and immediately go to Offkai. So basically, it was already out of sight and out of mind because I was just like, oh, the game's done. That's the end of that, right? I can enjoy my vacation knowing that I have made a video game and I don't have to think about it ever again. So imagine we get back from Offkai, and then immediately I start realizing for the first time that I have friends who are streamers and have decided, oh, Nur has made a video game? That's free content. No, it's actually sweet. I do think it's very sweet that people streamed it, and it's not me digging at it, but it was like a genuine, I didn't expect people to stream it. So picture this. It is after Offkai. I've made my game and I'm like showing people because I'm like, oh my god, I made a game. I'm learning skills. I learned coding for this. That's fun. And everyone's like, oh my god, Nur, you learned coding. Congratulations. I'm like, yeah, I sure did. And then, after Offkai, Bear__7 goes live. And I'm like, oh, yippee. He's gonna play a game he's excited for. I like that because I like watching my friends be excited for things. That's cool. And then Bear was getting ready to announce the game that he was going to play that evening. And I was in the kitchen, making dinner. And I was like, oh boy, I can't wait to figure out what the game is. And then he said the name of my fucking game, and I almost dropped my dinner on the entire floor because I was like, oh no. And I had to immediately leave the vicinity because I couldn't, like, mentally I had not prepared myself, and I was just like, oh my god. So this year, the immeasurable ordeal being known, I know, right? Like, I don't know how this didn't cross my mind that I have friends who are streamers and who would stream the video game. I don't know how I forgot this about myself. What I had, and like whenever somebody streamed it, because it was like Bear streamed it, Check streamed it, Errol streamed it, I think. Dawn, I think you streamed it. And every time it happened, I was like, oh my god. And Vel saw through my bullshit and was just like, Nur, you have to fucking watch these streams. I'm like, okay. Can I drink first? I didn't know people would be streaming my game. But this year, I am calm. I am zen. I'm not sure if a lot of people want to stream this one because of the content warnings. This game, 8 people can't watch my stream over regardless of the game. Hey, stop being mean to my friends. Shut up. Stop that. You're being mean to my friend Myrmidon VT. It throws you in the orb, as the kids say. Actually, no, I'm not going to show the plants at the top of this. I'm just going to have, like, the hanging vines. Can I tell you this crazy fucking story of today? Sure. Regale me. I want to be regaled. Coco was making me as a me on today's stream. I check and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. He's giving me a voice. And jokingly, I said, I will hop on call. She said, sure. I get on, we joke, 5 minutes past, the me is done. Then Camille raids her. 3.5k view. What the fuck? Is Coco okay? Like, I want to know honestly. You need to tell me honestly. Like, are Coco's pants, like, are they unshitted? Because I would be shitting my pants there. Oh, she can handle that? Okay, good. Are your pants shitted, though? Like, if anybody fucking raided me with over, like... I think I've gotten raids of, like, 200. If I got, like, anything close to 1,000 people in here, I would be shitting my pants and I'd be ending stream. Yes, very shitted. Oh, no. Dawn, clean your pants. Dawn, your pants, they need to be cleaned. And she says, so every 1,000 plus viewer raid, I posed the same question. a 1,000 plus? I thought it was like 100. Oh, no. So what does she do? Like, what question does she ask? I'm curious. Because I missed it. I want to know the tea. She asks, is men in chat pee standing up or sitting down? She genuinely talks piss and fit. Holy shit, that's fucking hilarious. Man, now I feel left out. Because whenever I raid Coco, she never asks me if I piss standing up or sitting down. I feel like I'm missing. I gotta get famous so Coco can ask me that. I don't want a fucking pity question either. I don't want Coco to hear about this and be like, oh man, I guess I'll ask it to Nur if she feels left out. No, I don't want that. I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna specifically grow my audience to get 1,000 plus viewers, raid Coco, and then graduate. Because I will have truly peaked at that moment. Her chatters call me her own Vettel, a turtle, a straightforward European sidekick. Oh my god. Isn't Vettel the guy who, like, does the fucking AI VTuber or some shit? I got 1 follow at it. Ooh, nice. AI girl. Ew. Gross. Icky. Ew. Sorry, is that a controversial take? Vettel also rated her before. It should have been me! It's a take? Yeah. Also, how are you feeling about drawing on a tablet now? Nothing, because I'm still drawing with the mouse. Yeah, Dawn, uh, because Otome Jam is on such, like, a tight deadline, uh, Dawn, I am at my most comfortable right now here. So, like, I don't want to learn a new tool while I'm trying to make a game in 2 months, okay? I did it once before, and I'm doing it again. I will learn it when I'm not on a tight deadline. I'm kind of a fuck it we ball gamer, so see my pains or whatever, but I get it. Well, here's the problem, Dawn, is that the rest of this game is pretty fuck it we ball. Like, writing wise, it is extremely fuck it we ball. I barely have anything written down. I have my outline and I have my endings planned out, but I barely have anything else written down. It is a true fuck it we ball situation over here. Just not for the art, just because, like, I already struggled too much with art that, um, I'm very much, I will do what is currently working, and I'm gonna learn the proper way to do it a little later. Oh yeah, I wanted to do the CG too, but I just remembered another CG idea that I need to do. I can't draw it on stream yet because it's a spoiler. Yippee! But you will see it when I get it done. Yummy perspective drawing time. Yep, it sure is. Welcome in. I barely know how to draw to begin with, so this is like baby's first perspective drawing. I'm very excited. Yeah, you should be. Got him. That's right. This bitch got self-confidence. I'm excited to bring the fuck it we ball energy to Otome Jam this year. Yeah, it looks decent. No, don't switch me to the Zoom. But yeah, those of you coming in, I am drawing for Otome Jam. I participated last year, and we're doing it again. I am more so a writer than an artist, but I do my own art because I don't want to subject anybody to this madness. Because I am in a few like developer discords, just because I like they're a good resource to look around if you have a question, you can like look up some answers in there, so it's nice to have. But So there are developer meet and greets for Otome Jam that are run like every now and then. And it's basically for like, oh, do you want to participate in Otome Jam but you don't have a team? Yeah, come to one of our meet and greets. You can meet some people who also want to make an Otome game this year, and you can team up and make a game together. I don't want to subject anybody to what I do. So I am still just doing the solo dev thing. Making all the art myself and all that shit. Doing all the coding. Which thankfully, because I did the coding once, and because RenP, like, if you just want to do basic shit, it's not the worst. I say sweating a little bit, knowing that I have to, like, fix some weird issue again this year. But, yeah. This is very respectable. What? Not, which part's respectable? The part that I leave people out of my madness? Yeah, yeah. I know how I am, so. Especially because, like, I'm still very new at this, so I didn't want to, I don't want to be like, ooh, you are now subject to my whims. Because I am still very new at coding, very new at art, very new at, like, writing. Because writing for, like, a visual novel is a different skill set that I'm used to, so I'm still, like, new at writing those too. Because, I'm used to writing experimental and prose. So that was kind of like my wheelhouse back when I was like when I was writing a lot of shit. I was mainly like an experimental writer. And if you want to know what experimental writer means, it means that I take the rules of the English language and break them over its back. So, um, different wheelhouse than a visual novel writing, so it's still very new. Soul creation is super fun. I say as I overwhelm myself, I want to do every task myself. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, so we got some boxes, we got the fireplace. Yeah. Like, what the? Oh, I got a notification on my phone like, oh, your card was just charged. I was like, what are you talking about? I've been streaming, but it was a Patreon thing. That's cool. That's fine. Oh yeah, and so I was also saying that, like, I still want to do most of my production in May just because a game I'm looking forward to comes out in June. So I want to make sure that I have plenty of time to play the game and not worry about Otome Jam. Like, I want to get, like, at least the majority of my stuff done this month. While I don't have, like, a game that I want to play on my plate. Um what was I going with that? I was going somewhere with that. Oh god, I've forgotten already. Oh my goodness. Um, but will you stream more of the creation process? Maybe. It kind of depends. Because last year I only did a single stream, and then I kind of, um, like did it solo after that. Meaning like I was just doing it on my own and not like streaming or anything. Um, so it's kind of like if I have art that I don't think is gonna spoil anything and I feel like streaming it, then yes. But, um, if I were to say, okay, if I only have like coding and writing to do, I'm probably not, because I'm not gonna lie, as a writer, I don't like it when people watch me write. It's like, I don't know how artists do it. Like, art, like, doing an art stream is fine for me because, like, I'm still learning and people are aware of that, but, like, yeah, for writing, it's like a different, like, that was my main creative outlet for a while, so I'm extremely private about, like, my writing process, and I get really self-conscious over it. So if I have more art later, yes. I might not make the bookcase here. I don't think I'm gonna do that because I had an idea, so I might not do that. Okay. All right. Cool. So yeah, it's gonna be if I do, yeah. If I don't, then eh, I won't. Either way, you'll get a game. That's the only guarantee is that you will be getting the game, but when and if you'll see more of the process is a different story entirely. I feel like that looks wrong. It looks decent enough for what I want. Here we go. God, this is one of my favorite tracks from Nier Automata, by the way. God, I love Nier Automata. Have y'all heard the new Luna Muna cover from Nier? Luna does so many Nier covers. And they all sound so good. It makes me tempted to do a Nier cover myself, but I don't even know what I would cover at this point. Because there's like so many tracks that are really good. You do always be the looning and mooning. I don't have ears. Says check these. Well, get some ears then, idiot. Oh my god, Tomochi, hi. Welcome to welcome. Welcome to Otome Jam work time. What'd you say? Oh, nothing. Guys, did you know that Check These is really cool and really talented? And I'm sure he's making a banger right now, because earlier he said he was getting out his tablet to do some art. So I'm really excited to see the art. Like, don't comment on it or anything, because I don't want him to know, because he can't hear right now. But I'm really excited, because he makes really good art. And if he responds right now, then the bit is ruined, and he ruined a bit. Oh yeah, I have to do this too. I have to make the little patch up here. Oh yeah, great news everybody. I successfully have pre-ordered the Coco figure from Witch Hat Atelier. And I'm very excited to have a figure of my beloved daughter. Guys, I'm so happy that my friends have been watching Witch Hat with me and that they love it a lot. Because I've loved the manga for a while. And it's harder to get people to read a manga than it is to watch an anime, so I've been like, oh, apparently this is gonna be an anime. So I gotta wait till the anime's out so I can get all my friends into it because I love Wah. Wah is so cute. Y'all, like, it's so good. You don't even know, you don't even understand, like, the full extent of why I love it. Like, we're getting to the first parts of it, but they're so good anyway. But it gets even better. There are things that I'm holding my tongue about because y'all are theorizing, and I'm a knower. I know what happens later in the story, but you guys don't, so I can't say anything, or else y'all be like, oh, is Nur giving us a spoiler when it's not? Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. Wait, I need to put logs in the fireplace. Oh shit, I need to put logs in the fireplace. There we go. That's a good couple logs right there. That's a good day's work of logs. There we go. Easy. Log stock image.jpg. You want me to get up a stock image and like just plop it in here? Now set them on fire. No, not right now. I mean I could set them on fire. When did I first use this? No, but it would be fun. It would be funny. Oh my god. I streamed this with Otome Tuesday. It was like, I forget what the game jam was called, but there was a game jam where like one of the love interests or like something was Nathan Fillion, and it was just like a picture of him surrounded by actual art, and it was so funny. It was like everybody drawn very nicely, and then there's just like a fucking real photorealistic picture of Nathan Fillion. The entire game, all lovely hand drawn, then one random stock image only seen in a single scene. That would be funny. That's amazing. Just one. You know what? If it can fit into the game, if it can fit into the aesthetic and not take people out of it, sure, I'll put in a stock image. Why not? Why not? It's my fucking game anyway. I make the rules. It's my game, and I decide where the stock image goes. Secret stock image ending. It's like the fucking in Silent Hill 2 where there's a secret dog ending and the secret UFO ending. It'll be like that. Where it's like it's the joke one. We're just like, oh my god. The creature here, like light finally shines upon his face, and he actually just looks like fucking Nathan Fillion. No, that is too bright. It is too saturated for my liking. Actually, why does that turn out green? Well, I can use the green over here. Just push it over here. There we go. Oh my god, Snapple, hi, welcome in. We're doing art today. I'm making art for my Otome Jam game. And yes, this is how I do art. So better mind I do it all in crayon. Oh. Now you speak in my language there. So, for those of you who don't know, I really don't like doing actual, like, colors, so I just kind of do this. Like, the very abstract kind of way. Does it look like kind of a mess? Yeah. Am I gonna change it? Nah. Luna Muna inspiring me to do near covers despite the fact that I don't know what to do. Sorry, we're back on the topic of near covers because Luna Muna does a lot of really cool near covers. And I'm like, Moo, I haven't done a near cover yet, what would I do? But then I'm like, but there's so many choices, what could I possibly choose? And I end up right back at square one. So, who knows? Neurosis underscore VT near cover coming soon, TM. Pog. Yeah, poggers. Huge poggers, even. We want to do a playthrough of Nier. Yeah! Good games. I have been thinking of, like, other than the whole 5th anniversary thing where I, like, replay Nier Automata on stream, um, I have thought about playing the original Nier release, so, like, not the remake, not Nier Replicant version 1 point something or another. I have thought of, like, doing PS3 Nier, which is a objectively a much worse game, but it has Papa Nier in it, so... Oh, that is way too bright. There we go. I think that's pretty good. It's at least as good as it's probably gonna get. I preferred, like, the abstract backgrounds and stuff, and I don't want to actually, like, color it all in, so I think this is what we gotta get. Okay, so we have that. We have this. I might change the actual, like, solid background here. Let me play around with this shit. Okay. Actually, I like this because it looks colder and it is in a cold area. Okay. Okay, that actually looks a little better. It blends a little more. There we go. That's the background done. Okay, time to do the hard part. Abstract background is cool. Thank you. Well, let me check my Discord again. I have messages. Okay, so let's try to... Actually, you know what? This is harder because it involves the MC, like, turning her head this way. So it's a little more difficult, so I think I'm gonna do the easy one first. There's, like, a close-up of the MC's face, kind of, from what you can see of him. So let's make this. And I just made like really rough sketches right before stream because I was like, I know I want to make this. I'm gonna sketch it out so I have at least something to go off of, rather than like attempting to like freehand it. Well, I am freehanding it, but freeballing it. And we are drawing this guy here. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. There we go. Yeah. On another layer. Throws water at you. Oh my god. Don't do that right now. I'm on the computer. I'm in the computer even. You are the computer. I am the computer. Okay. The good thing is that because his face is very shadowed out, as in I colored it all in black. If I make a mistake in the shape of the face, I can just like add more. And also I can do shit like this. Like, see. I forgot about stabilizers. Uh-huh. Gotta remember that for next art time. Yeah, it doesn't work all the time, because it's better if I, like, do up and down rather than, like, side to side, you know? So this might be, like, how I use it, you know? It's easier to pull your mouse back towards you than it is to, like, draw your mouse from side to side. Yeah. It is something, though. I've been using the wrong brush this whole time, but it looks close enough, I guess. Yeah, it looks fine. I try to use, like, the same brush and to keep the thing consistent, but it's been so long right now anyway. I think it looks fine. It's for only one CG anyway. I was like, why does my brush look so circular right now? Uh-oh. They normally use this brush here. Might use this one actually. I like how it looks. Yeah, it's a decent look, I guess. I think that looks good. All right. Oh yeah. All right. Let's fix this up. Fix this up. Sometimes in these CGs, I'm actually like manually like filling in everything, but for this one, I think it's better if it's like almost completely blocked out. I'm just making sure the edges look nice still. Hey, your art is Pog. You are art is Pog. Take that. I love when I get to see nerd do art. Thanks. You are art is also good. You are art. And all the MVCs she does for people are so very cool. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that you learned how to hear people again. That's pretty rad. Being able to hear. If you think about it, you are art. Aren't all VTubers art, actually? Being a VTuber means that you are art. I closed Invisible Verses so I can be a person again. Now I can art. You weren't arting this whole time. Oh, my life is a lie. I thought Czech was doing art with me, but he was instead playing Invincible. Man. Man. The way I play is fucking art, bro. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, Mr. Fighting Game Player. Alright. Speaking of MV stuff, it's been a hot minute since I did an MV. Just because, like, all my stuff is kind of on pause. Because I'm just either waiting on something. For all of it, I am waiting on somebody. But it's been chill. Nobody's barged down my door asking for assistance yet. So, been taking a break. I am doing some video editing, but not for MVs. For something else that you may or may not be aware happens in May. I am editing the video for that right now. May, something in May, May the 4th would be with you. Yes, as Czech knows and has spoiled everybody, I'm actually a huge Star Wars fan. I love all the characters, such as, Skrunk. My favorite character, Grunkle. Everybody loves Grunkle. You might be thinking, Ner, you like Grunkle? That's predictable. Who doesn't like Grunkle? You should have a more creative favorite character of Star Wars. And I have to be like, well, he's popular for a reason. That's why Grunkle exists. To be the popular guy. So, you know. I have actually watched all the Star Wars movies. I just don't feel as passionate about it as some people. Hardest challenge, name one Star Wars character. I just said it, it's Grunkle. Mr. Grunkle, he's in the 11th movie. Darth Finkel, yeah. You want to know a fun thing about the Star Wars? About the Star Wars? Um, like, I'm talking... Sorry, I'm like filling this in and trying to think of conversation at the same time. So, when the new trilogy came out, the Force Awakens and all that, like, so I watched it, I was like, oh, that's pretty good. It's just like A New Hope, which is cool, I guess. So I watched it, and then everyone's like, oh my god, Poe. Poe is so cool. And I was like, who the fuck is that? And they're like, oh, it's that fighter pilot. He's like meant to be the Han Solo, I think. And I'm like, I don't remember him. He flew over my head so much. I was like, he's supposed to be the third guy? But isn't he barely in it? I don't remember him. But then apparently everybody loves Poe. And then I knew him as the guy who said somehow Palpatine returned, which makes him a cool guy. So I like him now that he said somehow Palpatine has returned. That's my favorite personality trait, is saying that line. Chat, what is your favorite moment from the sequel trilogy? Mine is when somehow Palpatine returned. I like him because he's in this. Okay, let me look at this. I don't think I can play that on stream without getting copyright struck, but I think I know what that is. No, it's fine. Okay, I'll open it up again. It's Kylo singing it. Okay. All right. Are you sure I can play this?
Practicing something. Would you like to hear it?
Not really.
Too bad. Just get ready for work. You see me happy, work. You see me do me dirt. And so I put in work.
I want to rethink your technique.
When you all go meow. What do you think of my technique now?
I'm intimidated by you.
Is that so? Then how about
Holy shit. Damn. You know, the music in the background really adds something to it. Yeah, it sure does. the meow got to me too. It would work. Okay, so my favorite character is now Kylo Ren because he's saying work. It included the meow. Only for that though. I don't care about him otherwise. My favorite part of the sequel trilogy is that when me and my dad left, because me and my dad, like, here's our thing. We always go to see the movies together whenever we see each other, because he likes seeing movies, and so it's just like the thing we do. So I was over at his place when the last one was out. So I don't know what the fuck. It was the last one. I don't remember the fucking name of it. But Rise of Skywalker. So that was showing. So I was like, okay, let's go see the new Star Wars because you can't go wrong with Star Wars. Am I right, fellas? So we went to see Star Wars, and after every single movie we see, my dad always likes talking about it because he actually really likes movies. So he's very low-key about it, but he likes talking about movies. He likes going to see the movies. After we left The Rise of Skywalker, he didn't want to talk about it, which I think is very telling. He was like, oh, that was a movie, and that was it. I don't know how to tell you how astounding that is, that was all he wanted to say. It was just like, well, that was the ending. And I honestly felt the same way. I was just like, yeah, that was the ending. Because even movies that my dad, like, because sometimes my dad will be like, oh, that wasn't for me, but I thought that was pretty good, but I don't think I'll watch it again. Didn't even say that about this one. He was just like, yeah, well, yeah. Same energy as Kojima, Kojima saying, like, I saw this movie and nothing else, so you know it's a bad review. That's, like, my style of dad's reviews. I also remember, like, I remember when I saw the second of the sequel trilogy. Sorry, I'm talking about the sequel trilogy a lot, because those are the only movies I saw in theaters. Like, I didn't see the prequel trilogy when they came out, and also I was too young, so I probably wouldn't have understood, like, trade agreements and any of that shit. And of course, like, I'm not old as balls. Like, Czech might have seen the original trilogy in theaters, but I didn't. I'm too young for that. But so yeah, those are like my main memories, because like those are the ones I saw in theaters. So yeah, when I saw the second one in theaters, like we had a lot more to say, because I thought that was really good. Okay, buddy, what? I'm talking about Star Wars. I say the prequels in theaters. Okay, you say it? Okay, did you say it? I'm done typing. No, come back, come back. No, come back. I'm sorry, I'll let you bully me a little bit. Come on. I'll see you all tomorrow. Now, come back. I'm giving you like a baseball bat. You can swing once with it, okay? Only once though. After you do it, I'm taking the baseball bat away. Probably regrets getting back ears. Maybe. Gonna hold it for a rainy day. Okay. You know I'm gonna forget about it after today. like you're just gonna be holding this baseball bat and I'll forget about it. You'll hit me and I'll be like, what the fuck was that for? Bro. Uncalled for, and then you'll get banned. Oh yeah, because tomorrow me and Etch are going to like some card shops and like game shops and all that shit, like all the shit that nerds go to when they want to go out and do something. So speaking of cards, there is, so for the upcoming charity thing that may be happening at the end of the month, smile, my big top incentive, like if we raise a lot of money during my stream, hint hint, nudge nudge, as in if we beat a record that I have, wink wink, nudge nudge. So the big one is gonna be I'm gonna do a card pack opening stream. What would you like to see me open? Because not gonna lie, I'm not sure if I can get like a Final Fantasy booster box, because it's been a hot minute, so I don't know how much they are. And if they're like way too much money, I might have to like look for alternates. Buffy. Okay, they don't have like they don't you say Buffy, and I know you're aware that I do have a shop near me that does sell Buffy the Vampire Slayer card, but they don't have the boxes. They're just like loose packs. And also, I've never watched Buffy in my life. If I open a bunch of Buffy on stream, I hope you know you're gonna be given all of the cards. I have no actual attachment. I'll just be like, oh look, it's Buffy. Cool. I don't know any of these other characters. Open a pack of Uno. I don't think they do that. I don't think they have Uno card packs to crack. Also, hi Nail, welcome in. I don't think they have that. That is a good April Fool's joke. What, opening packs of Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Oh wait, opening Uno cards. Like you open card packs and they're just Uno cards. Oh that's funny. That is a funny idea. I already do have an idea for next year. I'm not telling though, because that'd be spoiling the surprise for next year. It's always difficult to do an April Fool's stream with me because it's so close to my anniversary. So it's like, by the time I get to the April Fool's, like, I am planned out, so I can't, like, do a big, elaborate April Fool's joke because I just got done with something else. Oh my god, chat, a draw 4 color change card. Like, isn't there a thing where you can, like, reseal packs or, like, something? Like, it's what scammers do, right? Like, you could get if you're, like, a card opener guy, you could just, like, reseal yourself with Uno cards inside. And be like, oh my god! Yeah, okay. So here's the thing, you get, like, if you're opening packs on the regular, you could be like, oh, chat, I have these magic packs that we're gonna open today. And then you open it up, it's just fucking Uno. That is genuinely so funny, though. It'd be funnier if you had like a couple of Uno cards mixed in. Oh, that would be funny. That'd also be funny. Just like, oh man, here we have a Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Look, everybody, it's Cloud. Oh, what's this? Is that a number 5 red? Oh man, I think we gotta sleeve this one. Or however the kids call it. I'm gonna take that idea and do nothing with it. I was gonna make a joke that I was gonna steal it for myself, but I don't want to do that. That sounds like a pain in the ass. Somebody else can do that funny joke. Write it down for next year, because you know we all forget about these things. Talking about April Fool's joke in May? That's just asking for trouble. And asking to forget, really. But so in like the thinking of in the planning of the card opening, like I don't I'm not sure if it's gonna happen where I'm gonna like beat any of my records or anything, but I like being prepared regardless. So I was trying to like look up prices and stuff and seeing like, okay, well, if this happens, what can I feasibly get with the amount of money I'm willing to spend? So, I did have this thought, and it was a very stupid thought. Because as soon as I say, like, the card game, everybody be like, "Ner, you are not spending a reasonable amount if you go that route." I was like, well, which Pokemon has N in it? Like, I will get a box of whatever has N in it, and predictably, way too much money. I was like, oh, you spending this much money on unopened cards? Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, you guys live like this? Oh no. This is the worst I've ever seen. Yeah, Pokemon cards scare me. They scare me too. But I was like, well, like, people like the Pokemon, I guess. That's why my algorithm's been so poisoned on YouTube. But, and people like Pokemon. Like, I give Pokemon to my friends when I see them at Off-Kai. But that's not happening. Unless somebody, like, gifts me money to get the Pokemon cards, I'm not doing that. Because I looked up the, like, there was a pack of, like, not a pack. There was a set that had a bunch of N cards. And I was like, okay, let me look up how much the set is. Like, it wasn't even the box of the, well, you know, there's like the play boosters. I'm using magic terminology now. But, so like there's the play booster box where it's just like a box full of booster packs. Like the normal shit. And that was way expensive. But there wasn't even that. It was like smaller. There was a smaller version and that was like $200. I was like, bro, what are we doing here? Holy shit. Whoa. I'm not sure. I think the Final Fantasy, like the reason I even started thinking of this, because like originally I was thinking like, oh, I'm just gonna get Final Fantasy magic cards. Because that's what I like opening. Because I want to find my boys in there. But I think just because it's been enough time, I think the Final Fantasy cards are starting to get like a little too expensive for me. Let me look it up. Okay, so Final Fantasy. I'm just gonna look up Final Fantasy. And I'm gonna put a filter for sealed products. And we'll see what it pops up. Okay. So let me sort it from low to high. But I think those are really expensive. I think they were already over normal price. Yeah. For the Final Fantasy? I believe you. I could get a small booster box of the Japanese versions, but I only have English, so that's like cheaper, on the cheaper end. I mean, okay, I need to keep going. Okay, these are still cheaper than the Pokemon, so I can get a play booster box for $160. So $40 less than half of what Pokemon would offer me. But there's also like Final Fantasy TCG, which those are pretty reasonable, I think. And if I wanted to get a set of, y'all want to hear how insane Magic gets? So Japanese. Oh, I'm just gonna say what the collector booster costs. So a set, like a collector booster box of Final Fantasy. Currently that is priced at $1,164. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean it's $1,000 for cardboard? Oh, terrible. Yeah, that's for a collector booster. A box of collector boosters. And there is one shop near me that still sells like the individual booster packs for collector booster. They go for 100 each. So a single collector booster pack of Final Fantasy 100 bones. You don't even know if you're gonna get what you want. You don't even know what you're gonna get what you want. Knowing my fucking luck, I'd fucking get a collector booster of Magic the Gathering cards, and it'd be like a fucking, like, Hollow Xenos or something, and I don't want fucking Xenos. Meanwhile, if I go over to the actual Final Fantasy TCG, what is the cheapest, like, box of cards? Because it might end up being Final Fantasy TCG. I can get a booster box for 55 bones, and it's an older one. So I might just be opening a bunch of Final Fantasy TCG cards if it gets met. Just because they're so much cheaper, and like it's because nobody fucking plays it. Insanity. Really love Magic as a game, but I kind of got out of it because of the card market. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of desensitized to it because my partner, Etch, he is a Magic player and he has been since I've known him. And keep in mind, we've been dating for almost 13 years now, so I'm kind of used to witnessing it. But man, oh. I get cold feet when a card is like over 20 bucks. I can't imagine like spending $1 billion on a card. So then again, I'm only in it like, okay. So, I'm collecting every single Final Fantasy 15 Magic the Gathering card. So it's a work in progress. I want one of each non-foil and one of each foil. And that's like across the board. So there's like one card out of that that's like actually pretty expensive, and they do have it at one of the local shops near me, but I'm still like, oh, that's a lot of money. Oh, it's a card I'm actually trying to collect for my own personal reasons, but it's a lot of money. Yeah, Etched has taught me Magic the Gathering because I do have a deck. It is a vampire-themed deck that I have swapped the commander out with Astarion. So, I do have a deck, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything else because, like, I would make a deck of my Final Fantasy 15 boys, but they don't have the same colors. So, I don't think that makes for a good deck. Which is sad, because I love my Final Fantasy 14. Why do I keep on saying 14? It's because I've been playing too much 14 lately. I love my Final Fantasy 15 Scrunglows. That's a cool collection to make. Yeah, it's because 15 is one of, if not my favorite Final Fantasy game. Like, warts and all, it's not a perfect game. And when the set came out, I saw that, like, there was an achievable amount of cards to collect for Final Fantasy 15, so I'm like, I want those. I do have some friends giving me their spares at Offkai. That's fun, and I appreciate it. Because I think Azza has a bunch of Final Fantasy 15 cards that they don't want. So I was like, I will take them. I want my boys. I also, like, along the way, because I am, like... I have learned this from Etched, but it Etched has this like philosophy that if you ever visit a card store, it is polite to just get at least one pack of something to just support the local business. So whenever we like go out to card stores and stuff, we always try and get a pack of something we're interested in just because like we want to support the small business even if we're not buying anything big. Um so I have been buying Final Fantasy boosters through that. So I also have like some other I have like pages of like I have a page of 9, I have a page of 7, like the games I like. I also have like little pages of those, but they aren't like the full collection. The full collection is only 15 for me. It's fun though, because I get to look around and actually like because before because like Etched would like to go to card stores and like peruse their wares, and before I'd just kind of be piddling around not knowing what to do, but um now I actually have something to look for because I can like walk around looking for like, ooh, I wonder if they have any Final Fantasy 15 cards. So that's like my mission while he's doing like Magic the Gathering stuff, just like, ooh, I gotta find this one card to put in my blue deck or something like that. Sorry, I keep on like restraining the urge to hum along to these songs because I really like them. Also, I don't know much about 15, but it sounds like a solid little hunt from when you're at car shop. Yeah, it's giving me something to do while I'm at the shops, which is nice. And I genuinely like love 15. So it is a worthy search. think this looks pretty good. Yeah. It is like one of the CGs. Probably like around the time when they meet for the first time. And I'm saying probably because I still need to write that part. There's a lot of things I still need to write the part of. Okay. We got that done, that done. I still have the expressions to make, but that's like another... That's not really a pressing thing for me. Okay, we still got this one. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna get into this one, because, I might have to stop at some point. Smile. But we'll see. Gotta head to hyperbed. Good night, gamers. Night dawn. Great art so far, nerd. Thank you. Damn. This is when the streamer stops saying anything because I'm focusing. Gotta lock in sometime. Yeah. Me when I lock in. Okay. The chatters are also locked in? Yeah, what are you working on? Spoil me. I mean, you're working on like the meme, the prompt meme, right? But like which character are you drawing right now? Check these. The meme? Yeah, I know. I just said that. However, because of things called stream delay, you didn't hear my entire sentence before you responded. That's a secret neuroesis? Man. Okay, I'm gonna show you a secret here. When I'm gonna show you how I color in her hair. And I drew her way too thin, so aw man. Gonna scrap that shit. No. I'm in the process of knitting a top. Wow. Cool. I have a bunch of friends who got really into the knitting and the crochet, like needlecraft stuff. It's really cool what they can do. People do awesome stuff. I'm still baby in this realm of creativity. Everybody's a baby at some point. Just like life. I'm trying to like draw him from the backside because his back is currently facing us, but I didn't think that too far ahead of how that would look. Fuck it, good enough. We've reached the oh fuck it portion. Body's drawn well with that boat. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad to know I'm on the right path at least. There we go. Yeah. I think I'm pretty happy at that one. Yeah, I don't have anything else pre-prepared. And I don't think I'm gonna do the expressions today, so I think this might be it for the stream. Good working session. That's more art for my VN. Yeah, I think that'll be it for me today. Thanks for hanging, everybody. Yeah, good job, everybody. Good job. As I said earlier, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do another Otome Jam work stream, just because like after the art's done, I'm uncomfortable with streaming the coding and writing process just because of personal reasons. Meow 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 meow. So I'm not sure, but just know that I am going to be working on this. The game will be out sometime before June 30th. And yeah, that's it. Tomorrow I'm gonna be online at some point. I'm gonna be streaming some Wild Arms. I've forgotten. Actually, I do know which part I'm at. Okay, so I do know. That's good. So we're gonna do more Wild Arms. And yeah. That's it. Let me see if we're gonna raid. Ozza's online. I'm gonna raid Ozza. Ozza's making a Gundam, I think. They're doing a miniature, so I'm assuming it's a Gundam. Whenever somebody has a Gunpla, I'm just like, it's a Gundam. It doesn't matter, like, if it's not a Gundam, it's a Gundam to me. Like, the Armored Core thing that Val made once, that's a Gundam. Yeah. No, thanks for hanging. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Art looks amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Everyone go say hi to Ozza. Okay, so use the first raid message here if you are a sub, and use the second one if you're a bottom. They aren't mutually exclusive, so use the one that fits you at this very moment. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Everyone say hi to Ozza. Anyway, goodbye. Goodbye.